NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
The Browns probably here.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Is it the windmill? Black is fine. Let me know.
On first down, Wilson. And right away, he lost the football.
Face mask.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Wilson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Come on, Russ.
And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
Lose our mind every time.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a first down carry by Jones.
You traded for a new guy?
Run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens 2-yard line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Yep.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Oh, that's my boy.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Because you're playing Will Jones. Oh, okay. Going for it. Nice.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Yep.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in count.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common.
Yep.
But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Yep.
Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Yep.
They run for it with Breida. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Yep.
Running right, Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
This will be caught by Brown. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Yep.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Hey, alert.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
What do you hiccup or something?
Check 31. Check.
No, they played it for it. Ready?
Again, McCaffrey. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
What a strong little bug.
Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
What?
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Oh, Mahomes, unfair. It's unfair.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going deep for Brown. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
That was a crazy
and for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side. It's Little. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let me know.
Wilson.
Put it over his head, buddy.
Intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return this time will go to the 42-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Yeah, I'm ready.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Hey, don't stop out on you, controller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
No,
that's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
In, out, and then out again. I'm ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, it's Jackson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And unable to connect.
Oh, he missed it.
Incomplete.
Missed the kick.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And
let me know,
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Let me know.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready?
Hey, eat. What we got? No pass. Mike 55.
They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Nice. You were looking at him.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Oh, go inside.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson.
And
Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick.
Wilson.
So that's back-to-back drives for an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
At the 24-yard line.
Yo.
Ready?
Nick Foles listens to Dreams and Nightmares before the game.
54.
That's why the Bears are signing him.
Check. Watch 54.
Yeah.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Yes.
Jackson now off the bootleg.
Oh,
and now
Miles.
this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Dude, there's
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Check 4.
On 2nd down, it's Little. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Here's Wilson. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And finally down at the 41-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let me know.
Throwing now, Wilson.
Hey, we got to slide to that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
Hang on.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. From the shotgun, Wilson.
That's wrong button.
Escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
That's your boy.
As he maybe gets back to the line.
That's your boy.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
5 seconds.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that's complete to McCaffrey. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the run.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Right.
Escape, and he goes down. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Exactly.
Right at the 50-yard line.
Yes.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown.
Yes,
20. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Ravens fly.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit.
Yep.
And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
Yep.
Mike 52. Get him. Where's 52?
Yep.
Watch 52. 52's the Mike. Where'd he go? 52 is the Mike. Mike 52. Mike 52. Check. What?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
What about?
That's going to be caught from Brown.
Miles,
Touchdown.
that's your... Dude,
Calvin Ridley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Player has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Let me know.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson.
Throw the ball, Ralph.
Back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final
That's what should have happened the last play.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and they certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson flushed out right. Check down to Breida. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Yep.
Again, Jackson. He's going to launch this thing right downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game, passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Dude, McCaffrey knew it was going to bounce that way, so he's like, nah. How sick is that?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by David Moore.
Come on, dude.
And the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Yep.
On first down, here's Breida. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On the delay, here's Breida. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
That was a smart
Pretty
decision
woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arm saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Yeah, and anytime, man.
Mike, 55.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson escaping, and he will score. Touchdown,
right.
Baltimore.
He's that 35-year-old.
Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we play back-to-back, just so you know.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Yep.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete.
Guys, we got to get home. That was too easy.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Brown, 82 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
That's it, baby. We got one.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
McCaffrey, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He completes it to Hunter. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4th down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Wilson will throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty,
We're
but
going.
I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Someone commented on YouTube. I don't know if they commented. I can't see.
The offense is going to stay out there.
I can't see that.
They've converted twice, failed once so far.
Let me know.
On fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought
gets his
down at
paychecks
the
too,
42.
no?
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hunter. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again here. Wilson. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Okay.
On first down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Apparently, they didn't like what I said.
Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That shouldn't have happened.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Tice, but you better not pull that heel click on Frank, he said.
Here's Wilson.
I'll be pulling that heel click.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
On
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Dude, I almost stripped it.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
You did misplay.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you.
I like that.
You're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know our coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Let me know.
Again, Wilson.
Oh, yeah,
Here's
right.
another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
That's so junk.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
That always happens. Classic.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Coming out.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Got him in. It's Brown. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
53's the mark. 53.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I saw you.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Check. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. You don't get this one.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
Oh my goodness, this game is
stupid. What a diving catch there. Tough sledding.
What in the world? Why did it take so long to throw it? Throw the ball.
That one unfold,
He's wide open. To yourself,
just knock it down because of where he was.
Great catch,
yeah,
but
it should have been gone by that.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air,
they're
programmed to go get it.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
At the 6-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Squeeze, double.
Yep.
They run again with Breida. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Okay, call timeout.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 4. He may try and Jackson hit.
Oh, no way. That's so cool.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Jackson. He's going deep.
Oh, yeah, right.
He
pulled him off.
Complete. And all the way in.
I'm trying to sack the quarterback, and then, of course, pulls him off.
Brown, 84 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you...
My goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
That's fine.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Yep.
They'll go again to Jones. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to fire you up. Don't get nervous.
Yeah.
So again, it's Jones. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Some things that don't work. That's good. That was good.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Night.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.